Hello guys, welcome to the Watch channel. Today we have another unboxing and first impression video. I'm really excited to show you what's inside this box, but before we open it up, I just want to say if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate if you do that. I'm so close to 200 subscribers right now, and it would be amazing if you guys could help me and reach that milestone. Also, if you can hit the like button, it really helps me out. Thank you so much. So let's run the intro and open this up. Okay, so the box is really big, and as you can see, it is a Jour watch. So here is the box. It's a really nice wooden box. It's really big, and you have Jour here in like a bronze colored lettering. Let's open it up, and there's the inside of the box. Very nice suede. You can see the Jour logo in the top here. Inside we find the Jour cloth with the brand, with the logo there. Really nice cloth. And here is the warranty card and instruction manual. And there's the watch. See if we can get it out. This is the new Jour Le Mans Chronograph. So I'm just going to get the box out of the way and let's take a closer look. Okay guys, so here is the watch. Took off all the plastic from it, and as you can see, it's a beautiful chronograph, a reverse panda. This watch actually comes in 8 different variations, but I'm going to get back to that later. The watch looks beautiful. You can see the AR coating very clearly. Sapphire is domed. You can see there's a slight like sunburst effect to the dial. It's not completely black. It's very dark gray. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it looks absolutely amazing. Also, the subdials are very nice. They're in this kind of champagne color, I'd say. Not quite white. And they also have a sunburst effect. So let's go through the dimensions of this watch. It is a 42mm diameter. It is quite thick. It is 17mm thick. The lug to lug is 51mm, and the lug width is 20mm. So let's take a closer look at the dial. We've already talked a little bit about the dial with the sunburst effect, with the subdials. It's absolutely beautiful. We have the Jour logo on the right side. It is quite big, but it's okay. And then we have a date complication. Underneath you can see chronograph and automatic. And in the bottom it says Swiss made. So this watch is powered by a Valjoux 7750 movement. Let's see if first off wind the watch up. It does have a screw down crown. And I'm going to show you the crown. It is a beautiful logo. I don't know if you can see that, but you have the Jour logo on the crown. Let's screw it out. Wind the watch. You can hear that. You can set the date and the date with this wheel, and the time here. So let's screw it back in and let's try the chronograph. The chronograph pushers are also screwed down, no logo or anything on them. Let's see if we can screw them up. All the crowns feel really good. Well, the crown and the pushers feel very good. Let's unscrew this one. Let's try the chronograph. There we go. Let's stop it and reset. Very nice. I'm gonna screw in everything and we can continue. So the crystal on this watch, as we've already seen, it has anti-reflective coating. It is obviously a sapphire crystal, and it is slightly domed. Looks very beautiful, and gives it a vintage look, which is something you get on this watch. I think also the markers are enhanced. It looks like a vintage inspired watch, and you know, it's a very classic design. You can say it's a boring design. It's something you've seen before, but it is very, very pretty. You can't go wrong with a classic chronograph like this. The bezel, you might think it is ceramic, but it is stainless steel, and it is IP coated. That basically means that it's PVD coated. IP stands for ion plated or ion plating. It's a variant of PVD, so this is something that could get worn and lose its color after a while. This watch, as I said, comes in 8 different variations, and some of them have a blue bezel, you have a rose gold bezel, and then you have some with the steel color and some in black. I prefer the steel colored, I think, but the black also looks really nice. I'll show you a picture of all the different variants. As you can notice, they also have different bracelets. You have the Jubilee bracelet, which is something that I really like, and then you have more like an oyster style bracelet with a pretty thin center link, so it looks very vintage. But I'm going to speak more about the bracelet very soon. I'm also going to show you the Lume. I can pop it up right now and you can see the Lume, and I will speed it up so you can see how long it lasts. So let's take a closer look on the case back of this watch. I'm actually going to open it up so it's a little bit easier to see. Let's turn it around. Caseback is really nice. It is a racing car, you know, Le Mans. You have this pattern around, and you have some information. It's pretty hard to show, but automatic, and water resistance 200 meters, which is quite good. That is 660 feet. Swiss made. This is the LJLM 006, and on the other side, sapphire crystal. I think it's weird that this says, well, maybe everything is supposed to be looked at with the car the right way. Yeah, it makes sense. Other than that, the case is beautifully brushed on the sides. It has a bevel edge with a full polish, brushed on the top, and it looks really good. Finishing looks pretty nice. The crown, as I showed you, is really cool with the logo. Generally, it's just a very handsome watch. It's a tad too big for me, mostly because of the thickness. But with the Jour 7750, that's what you get. I can try the watch on my wrist. You can see what it looks like. Oh my god, this is big. So here it is on my 17 centimeter wrist. Let's see if I can place it correctly. It's there we go. Quite big. I could probably get away with it until you see the profile shot. It is very, very thick, but it's not so big. With the 51 lug to lug, it is quite wearable, but the thickness is not for me. So let's take a closer look at the bracelet. This is a Jubilee bracelet. It feels like it's very solid, and it looks beautiful. I'm a big supporter of Jubilee bracelets. It is quite thick, the links, but you don't notice it that much on the Jubilee bracelet. But on the Oyster bracelet versions, the bracelet is very, very substantial, and that's why I would definitely recommend going with the Jubilee. It's more comfortable and it's not as chunky. If you look at the clasp, it is very, very simple, and it's just a fold over clasp like this, which is brushed and has the logo on the bottom there. Quite disappointing clasp, I would say, but it's probably the only thing that I find disappointing. And hey, we're upside down. I have a tendency to always end up upside down after looking at clasps. I don't know what that is, but the watch overall I think is really beautiful, and for the price I think it is pretty good value. And the price of this is $1,380 US, which is not bad for a brand new watch with a Jour 7750 movement, and I think you can't really complain about that price. So I think the value this provides is definitely pretty good. And if this was 40 millimeters and not so thick, I would get it, but it would probably cost 3 times more. So all in all, just a quick unbox, first impression, like a small review I guess, giving you guys my thoughts on the new Jour Le Mans models. It's a very beautiful watch. What do you guys think of this or these particular models? Which one is your favorite? For me, I think it's the stainless steel bezel with the blue dial or the like cream dial. But this one is also very beautiful. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.